What is up, hooligans? And happy freedom. And happy new year. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans, where we try to make the news suck a little less. Now, I appreciate all of you guys being here. If you're over on Rumble, please hit that thumbs up button. More likes equals more hooligans. You can probably hear that my voice is fucked up because I've been screaming my vocal cords out all day, because if I touch it, it's going to fucking break. That's just the way today is going. So we're going to get through this so I can go to sleep before I just self-destruct. On today's menu, we will be covering nearly all of Puerto Rico is without power on New Year's Eve. I don't know a lot about Puerto Rico, but they ain't got the lights on anymore. Then we got a video titled, U.S. Treasury says Chinese hackers stole documents in major incident. The government can't protect themselves, so it makes you think they're going to protect you. And then we got a video titled, The Guardian Angels are now going to start patrolling the subway again. I don't know who the Guardian Angels are or why they stopped patrolling the subway, but we'll see if this makes a difference. Then we got a video titled, Police Prepare for New Year's Eve Celebrations Across the U.S. Then we have this next video, Ludington nominated for Best New Year's Eve Ball Drop in the USA Today. I was telling you guys about that this week. Then we got a Lena Haba Haba video titled Trump Was Bold, saying she's excited for the new year. Talks about how Old Man Walter regrets dropping out of the presidential race, as well as Americans are excited to get back to being America first. Then the last little bit of our news is titled some county, I don't know what the fuck that county is, somewhere. A sheriff's office weighs in on Mercy Correctional Facility body cam footage. It's talking about the Robert Brooks death, the inmate that was beat to death by police officers. It involved 14 officers. Apparently there was a standoff with police officers, and the person holding another individual hostage, I think, is what was happening. They said they were doing it so they had the opportunity to shoot cops, and it was all over Robert Brooks's death. There's other videos saying that they're getting a new superintendent at that prison. They're also saying that Robert Brooks was transferred to that prison 20 minutes before he was beat to death. So that's really interesting, and that's the last little bit of our news. Then we got two funny videos of the day. First one's titled When Things Get Real, and then our official funny video of the day is titled, is kind of like a feel-good video of the day. It's titled New Year, New America. All of that's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat and see how you hooligans are doing today on this New Year's Eve. What is up, everyone over on jeffmaclive.com. What's up, Hair Juicer? What's up, Zero? What's up, Turbo? What's up, Damsel? What's up, Snooks? Happy freedom, you hooligans. Appreciate all of you guys being on the website. And what is up, everyone over on Rumble? What's up, Sawdog? You were first today. Wow. No, hey, Snooks. Snooks, you were first today. I appreciate you racing in the chat, Snooks, and everything you do. Sorry, Sawdog, you were second. My chat wasn't scrolling. Either way, what is up, Bobby? What's up, Stoner? What's up, Mr. Satan? What's up, Ghostly? What's up, Girth? Happy freedom to you, hooligans. What's up, AR16? Turbo, you're omnipresent. Appreciate you. What's up, Ken Dare? Is that what it is? I don't know. I can't tell. The chat's super small. Either way, appreciate you, Ken. Thank you for being here. What's up, U-Hill? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Cody? Happy freedom. Make sure you hooligans hit that thumbs up button. See if you can get us on the front page. And what is up, everyone over on Kick? Who is this from today? I think it's from today. What's up, Shannon? What's up, Impulsive? What's up, Mary Todd? Happy freedom to you. Let me see here. What is up, everyone over on Twitch? What's up, Tony Rich? Happy freedom. What is your name? Publius. Happy freedom to you. What's up, Cheeky Chops? What is up, everyone over on the Commie Tube? Mr. Satan, you were first over here. Appreciate you being omnipresent. Sean T, appreciate you. What's up, Sassy Patriot? Happy freedom. Let me see. What the hell just happened to my chat? There we go. What's up, Kelly? What's up, Critical Thinker? What's up, M-Rank? Dang, it's been a while, M-Rank. Happy freedom to you, and happy New Year's, you hooligans. I hope you guys have a festive holiday today. Like I said, I'm taking my ass to sleep before I go to jail. What's up, Guess Some J? Happy freedom to you. Like I said, we're going to be starting off with this first video titled Nearly All of Puerto Rico is Without Power on New Year's Eve. Let's go ahead and get this pulled up really quick here. Oh, I'm having the worst day of my life, I swear. All right, we're going to get into things, but I am going to be posting the link to the merch store. Today I got on the plain Jane Jeff Mac t-shirt, but we got lots of items and lots of designs over on the merch store. I'm going to drop the link in the chat while we're watching this first video.
Well, breaking news, almost all of Puerto Rico is now in the dark. This blackout hit nearly all of the U.S. territory, leaving more than 1.3 million people without power. Luma, the big power company there that services most of the island, says it appears the outage was caused by a failure of an underground power line. They've had so many power issues through the years. Officials say it could take up to 2 days, so into the new year, before they restore power fully.
Well, starting off with a nice short video there. Could you imagine if the U.S. lost power? They were like, yeah, it's going to take 2 or 3 days till the power gets back on. Oh, no. This would be hell on earth. There's no way. People would be eating each other immediately. I just don't know. What is going on with Puerto Rico to where they feel safe to have the power off for 2 or 3 days? I just don't see that going well. Next up, we got U.S. Treasury says Chinese hackers stole documents in major incident. It's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about Puerto Rico being without power. Oh, Zero. It took me a second to figure out what you were talking about, Zero. Yeah. Zero, I wonder if Jeff's neighbors reported him because he talks to himself all day long and makes screaming goat sounds. Probably, Zero. That's probably what happened. Yeah, Turbo. I don't know. I finally got a hold of management. And they did come into my apartment without notice and plug a space heater in and set it on the carpet and then walked away. It made me want to burn the house down just to spite them. just to be like, look what could have happened because of your bad choices. I just made sure it did. But no, I don't know. I'm having a terrible fucking day. Guess we did lose power in 2021. Didn't eat the wife. We lost power in 2021? I don't remember that. I don't remember a nationwide power outage. Kendall, you made it over to the chat. How do I say your name? What is the proper way to say your name? I appreciate you joining us over here on the website. Guess I didn't eat the wife, Snooks. Please do. That's terrible, Snooks. That's terrible. What's up, MU? Happy freedom to you. Cody, are you going to the gun show? Because the arms are thick. No, Cody, I'm just having a bad day. It's just like everything, everywhere, in every direction is just chaos. And everything's just falling apart today, and it's making me want to rip my eyes out. Non-woke, there's no lights on in Biden's head either. Yep. Old man Walter and Puerto Rico got something in common. What's up, DCat? Happy freedom to you and happy new year. What are you hooligans doing for New Year's? What's up, Oline? Happy freedom to you. You will now show me the back boobies. No, we're not doing that right now. Not right now. Kendall. Well, thank you for joining us over on the website, Kendall. And happy freedom to you. What's up, Tom Tom? Happy freedom to you. Turbo, they do some stupid shit and Cat gets hurt. It's going to be Jeff Wick 5. Yeah, Turbo, well, and that's the other thing is I don't think they knew that Klaus was a Klaus. And now that they came in the house, I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Shroomish, you going to go hang out with some buddies? That's cool. Be safe out there, Shroomish. And happy freedom to you. What's up, Jamie? Happy freedom to you. Hill, been hitting the gym. Freedom is hard work. I agree. Mary Todd having king crab and salmon. Salmon Wellington? I've never heard of that. Hope you enjoy your New Year's meal. And happy New Year's to you. Cheeky Chops, guard cat Klaus. Yeah, they didn't see him hide in the closet with an AR-15 and night goggles. He was keeping an eye on him. They weren't ready. What's up, Lenny? Happy freedom. What's up, Terry? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Sage Pup? What's up, Pam? Guess some. What's up, you Kamala Harris lovers? Guess some. You crack me up. I forgot to pull up X. Let me pull up X. I should have got drunk. It would have made all this disorganization look more practical. Either way, we're going to get onto this next video here. This next one's titled, U.S. Treasury says Chinese hackers stole documents in major incident. I don't trust the government. We should make t-shirts. Government's like, don't you worry, everything's gonna be fine. By the way, can't protect their own shit. Hit the thumbs up over on Rumble and let's get this rolling.
All right, now to a troubling security story. Here in the U.S., the Treasury Department says it was hacked by cyber criminals backed by the state government of China. Nicole Skenga is with us from Washington. Nicole, good morning. What else do we know about this?
Good morning, Adriana. A Treasury official said cyber criminals breached federal workstations but didn't provide details on how many or what sort of documents may have been obtained. In a letter to lawmakers on Monday, a Treasury official said the attackers gained entry remotely using a key stolen from a third-party vendor to override security and called the attack a major incident. A Treasury Department spokesperson said it's taken the service offline, adding in a statement there's, quote, no evidence indicating the threat actor has continued access to Treasury information. The breach follows a slew of Chinese-linked cyber attacks, including a hacking campaign by a group nicknamed Salt Typhoon. Hackers targeted at least 8 U.S. telecommunications companies, according to U.S. officials, spying on the phone conversations and text messages of more than 100 senior government officials. And officials from the FBI and CISA are now working to measure the impact of the Treasury incident. A Chinese embassy spokesperson called the disclosure a smear attack. Dana?
Nicole, thank you.
Well, another short video there. The government says we got to ban TikTok because it puts China in your phone. Meanwhile, China's just directly hacking them. Over 100 government officials have had their phone conversation and text messages spied on by Chinese hackers called Salt Typhoon. We got to ban TikTok though. Gotta get rid of that TikTok. They were talking about how they don't let federal employees even use TikTok. They're not even allowed to have it installed on their phone because they think it's such a national security risk. These people are hitting their gadgets directly. And like, they don't need the TikTok app. I don't know. Our government is so funny. They were so funny about how they do stuff. Next up, the Guardian Angels are now going to start patrolling the subways again. I don't know who the Guardian Angels are. I don't know why they stopped patrolling the subways. But we'll see if this actually makes a difference. I know when the National Guard was deployed to the New York subway, it didn't seem to make a difference. And that was after some woman was beat so bad she lost an eye. And then the Daniel Penny situation happened. And then that woman was just set on fire the other day by the border crosser. So, I don't know. We'll see if the Guardian Angels make a difference. It's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about this Salt Typhoon. Salt Typhoon sounds like Salty Cracker's hacking party or something like that. They're just pinging off of China. It's really Salty Army doing it. Turbo, they hacked that and found out the gov is actually broke. Yeah, it could be, Turbo. They were hacking into the accounts and all they found was IOUs. Snooks, I just had rolled flank steak with mozzarella and spinach and wild rice with sweet peas. It sounds good, Snooks. It's quite a dinner there. Guess Guardian Angels are like 60 now. May patrol a little slower. See, I don't know anything about them. We're going to find out, though. What's up, Bill Clay? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Dabs? Shroomish, Mark Zuckerberg already sold them all of our data. China already knows everything they want to know. That's what I figured too, Shroomish. I'm always worried about TikTok collecting our information, and they put out these videos telling us to be real scared. They're like, China wants to know everything about every person. Oh yeah, I'm real sure that our information is that important. How many TikTok videos you watching today? How many times you beat your meat? Like, I don't know. I don't think it's that important, but either way, be really scared of China. What's up, Dutton? Happy freedom to you. Dabs, realistically, they're saying the more we open up, the easier it makes it. Yeah. Yep, they tell us that our devices are a threat to our own security, and then they make us use our devices for everything. If we gather, they call it a white supreme pizza party. So, you know, damned if you do and damned if you don't. What's up, Rappy? Happy Freedom and Happy New Year to you. What's up, Giggling Spy? Stoner, I think it was a false flag. Stoner says, remember when the Hells Angels sissied out on fighting Tren de Aragua? I think it was nonsense. I think people were taking clips of random bikers, calling them Hells Angels, and telling everyone they were on the way to Colorado to go fight Tren de Aragua, but they never showed up. And I was saying that when it was happening, and people were getting mad. They were getting mad at me, calling me a grifter, saying I don't know what I'm talking about and all this shit. Never, not one day did they ever show up in Colorado and do shit about Tren de Aragua. And I was calling it the day the videos were coming out. I knew that wasn't going to happen. They do that shit all the time. It was really bad during the convoy. Remember, the Hells Angels were supposed to show up for the convoy. What else was supposed to? Ted Nugent was supposed to show up for the People's Convoy. There was all kinds of stuff that was going on, but it's like false flag stuff. Shroomish, our own companies already sell them data. Yeah, absolutely Shroomish. What's up, Tony Brez? Happy Freedom and Happy New Year to you. Ghostly, outlaw bikers sell meth. They aren't heroes. Yeah, Ghostly. That's true. There's some bikers out there that are decent people. People that do charities and stuff like that, or, you know, trying to make the world a better place, but definitely all bikers are not like that. Dabs, why would Hells Angels do that? They're 1%. Yeah, Dabs, I don't know. It was just something that was going on when TDA was first being announced in Colorado have taken over those apartment buildings, and there was a lot of like propaganda going around on social media making claims that Hells Angels was on the way. Ghostly, they aren't outlaw bikers though? You mean Hells Angels? I don't know specifically if Hells Angels are considered outlaw bikers. What's up, Cassie J? Happy Freedom. Guess I knew they weren't Hells Angels when they showed up on big wheels. DCAT, Ted did show up down in Texas just that once. You remember Protect the Border? Yeah, DCAT, but that was a separate convoy. That was the Southern convoy. I meant the People's Convoy that happened like a year or two before that. There was a bunch of talk every stop of the way. They were like, oh, Ted Nugent will be here. Oh, Ted Nugent will be here. It took like 10 days to get to D.C. from California. And every day we thought Ted Nugent was going to show up. And he never did. But he did show up for the Southern convoy. Happy Freedom, Kevin. What's up, Irish? Happy Freedom to you. Irish, you just got your beanie, now you're waiting on your hoodie? That's badass, Irish. Yeah, I wish the merch store didn't take so long to send stuff out. There was actually a couple people writing me saying it's taking a long time to get their stuff. They will mail you out. If you got open orders right now through the merch store, they will mail the stuff out. I think what happened is they were going through a shortage. I think they didn't have the supplies they needed to make the prints and stuff, but it sounds like they're kicking stuff out. Hope you get your hoodie soon, Irish. I'm glad you dig the beanie. What's up, Terry? Happy Freedom. You got a mug? That's badass. I'd like to get one of each of our coffee mugs. What's up, Big Wheels? Happy Freedom to you. What's up, G Gab? Cheeky Chops just set off the smoke detector at the crib. I hate when that happens. What's up, Mike Ingalls? Happy Freedom to you. And Happy New Year's. What's up, Skulls? Happy Freedom to you. What's up, Just Miss Jamie? Just Miss Jamie, they won't get rid of TikTok. They make too much money. Yeah, I agree. Sage Pup, Rumble won't let you chat. Did you try clearing your cache? Like in your browser? Otherwise, I don't really know why it wouldn't let you chat. Told the carrier to make a pulled pork. That's badass. I haven't ate any pork in a really long time. I kind of stopped eating. I eat bacon, but that's about it. But I used to really love pulled pork. Sage Pup, I don't know why. Did you try signing out and signing back in? Otherwise, I don't really know what to suggest, Sage Pup. If you cleared the cache, it should fix it. Zero, not really. Let me see. We're gonna get on to this next video here. This next one's titled, "The Guardian Angels are now going to start patrolling the subway again." Like I said, I've never heard of the Guardian Angels. I don't know exactly what the reputation is, but they seem pretty adamant about trying to make the subway safe again. They do look like kind of a group of old guys, but you never know. You never know. Sometimes the old guys, they're the toughest among us. Before we get into it, I want to remind you guys really quick, if you would like to participate in Free Speech Saturday, make sure you post all of your memes over on Discord or on jeffmaclive.com. Just hop in the group chats on either platform. You'll see the tabs labeled memes. Drop what you got and we'll shout you out, as we're making Saturdays more fun. Let's get this video pulled up really quick about these Guardian Angels here. Now I want to say Hell's Angels because we were just talking about it. See, these guys, they don't look like they're messing around. We're going to play some full screen since it's in portrait mode. Either way, once again, this is titled, "The Guardian Angels are now going to start patrolling the subways again." Hit that thumbs up over on Rumble, and let's get this rolling.
Well, in day and night patrols, 3-person patrols, we're all together. We're walking through the cars, which is something the police no longer do. Notice there are no mental health workers, there are no crisis intervention. They have all these fancy names. I never see them. And we spend millions of dollars on my day. Our job is, A, do a wellness check on a homeless person. If they're homeless or emotionally disturbed, see if they're okay. If all of a sudden we walk into a situation where there's an episode, which oftentimes happens, we have to calm it down. A lot of times, these homeless and emotionally disturbed persons, they know of the Guardian Angels. We can have a calming effect. We can also bring the situation to the attention of cops on the platform. If there are cops, you're going to probably see them on the platforms. Generally, that's why we always stick our heads out at the station, and we always check to the north, to the south. If there are any police officers, we would hold the door open, tell the conductor, we need the police presence here. Citizens won't do that because, unfortunately, the Daniel Penny effect has frozen them. They're not going to get involved. I've seen grown men who normally might have gotten involved. They're just not getting involved any longer. We train. This is what we do. We know how to do it. And we'll coordinate it once we get on the train with the conductor, who obviously has more freedom than the motorman, but we'll obviously make sure that that train is stopped and that the police respond, and that we keep order in the car so that nobody gets hurt, including the emotionally disturbed person or the homeless person.
Well, that's the Guardian Angels there. That guy seems pretty confident in what their capabilities are for an older guy, and a lot of them look like older guys, but there was a few young people in the crowd there. I'm waiting for the news to say that there are a bunch of white supreme pizzas. You see white guys with berets on marching around, you know, they're going to call them something that's not their name. That's how it goes. We'll see if this actually makes a difference. Something needs to happen. The New York subway is a super dangerous place right now. We cover the New York subway almost every single week because there's always incidents happening down there. So we'll see if these Guardian Angels makes a difference in the New York subway system. Next up, police prepare for New Year's Eve celebrations across the U.S. Getting into a little bit of good news here. I wish we could make it all fun news like on Thanksgiving and Christmas, but there was actually stuff happening today. Plus, I don't want to keep you guys too long because I know that you got some festivities going on. So like I said, we got some New Year's news coming up next. But first, we're going to read through the chat and see what you hooligans think about the Guardian Angels. Snooks, that's Curtis Silwa? Is that what it is? He started the Guardian Angels, a private citizen group. That's interesting. Thank you for letting me know. Snooks, I didn't realize. Hair juicer, I think that's because when we start the live these last week or two, I've had to do weird stuff on the site to make the live player kick on. For some reason, it doesn't want to start when everything else starts. That's probably why you were experiencing those issues. I was probably working on the site on this end. I have to like crack the page open into edit mode and do all this nonsense to get the player to turn on. It has something to do with the source code. I'll get it figured out. But that's probably why you were experiencing issues, Hair Juicer. Bobby, they used to be in a lot of cities. Shroomish, it's Siwa. See, I was wondering, but then I was thinking JoJo Siwa, and I was like, that guy don't look like JoJo Siwa. And so I didn't want to say Siwa, but you corrected me, so that's Mr. JoJo Siwa now. I don't know if he's going to do the little dance or not, but he's got the beret, so there's that. Rappy, we got some chicken cheese fajitas for tonight. That sounds fantastic. I love fajitas. Geo Guardian Angels organization was founded on February 13, 1979 in New York City by Curtis Siwa. Dang, that's a long time. That is a long time. Like 40-something years. How could it be? What have they been doing? If they're not patrolling the subway, what have they been doing? Playing bingo on Fridays? Like, what do they do? I don't know how they've been around 40 years. I ain't never heard of them. Happy New Year's, Bobby. DCAT, the Warriors come out to play. The Guardian Angels are looking at you. There's an Antifa person that goes live on Twitch, and every time he goes live, that's what it says. The Warriors come out to play. And so now, to me, that's just directly connected to Antifa. I don't know where that phrase comes from before then, though. Happy New Year, Pumpkin. Appreciate you being with us. Kevin, what the fuck is JoJo Siwa? Ha ha ha. You asked for this. Just remember that. Just remember that. Let me find you some JoJo Siwa. Oh, yes. Let's see. Where should we begin? Yeah, let's do this. Hold on a second. Everybody wants to know who JoJo Siwa is. It's this dusty bitch.
Charlie! Daddy's home from jail!
He's like, God, God, yeah! And I'm just like, yes!
She's basically an industry plant. She's kind of like Billie Eyelash. She's some kid that some parents sold to the music industry, and now they're this like toxic 22-year-old. So yeah, this is JoJo Siwa, and you guys asked for this. She's kind of like the female version of Jake Paul. That's probably the best description I could give. She's the female version of Jake Paul. If she was a boxer, she'd be fighting old men. That's who she is. So anyways, I didn't realize Curtis Siwa was related, but now we know. Now we know. You will yuck. You guys wanted it. You love it. Thank you so much, Patriot Dad, for that $1 donation over on Rumble. I appreciate the support. Thank you, Patriot Dad. Says all you hooligans have a safe, happy New Year's. You too, Patriot Dad. Thank you, and happy New Year's to you. Bobby, the Warriors is a movie. Is it like an old 80s movie? I think I've seen the cover of it, but I've never actually watched it. Shroomish, show her doing the stupid dance. I was looking, but I couldn't find it. I'd have to actually dig for it. I know what dance you're talking about. It's all over TikTok. Olene, the P. Diddy girl? Well, it's hard to say. I don't know if she met Diddy, but considering you could see how young she's been. She's older now. She's like 22 now. But you could see she was a kid and she was on camera and stuff. So chances are, you know, she's been victimized once or twice in her life because that's the way things go. You see these kids in movies and in the music industry and stuff. They're all emancipated. Their parents sold them off to the manager and stuff. It's not good. It's not good. Aco, Hannah Montana? No, it's not Hannah Montana. I can't remember who was Hannah Montana. I don't think it was JoJo Siwa. I think it's somebody else. I can't remember, but it is one of those situations. Rip Curl, wait, Jake Paul isn't a girl? I mean, I'm not sure how he identifies. Not in the traditional sense. What's up, Rich? Happy freedom to you, and Happy New Year. What's up, Lil Ripper? Happy freedom. We were just talking about the convoy. Sage Puppy keeps saying access restricted. Weird. I wonder what's going on, Sage Pup. I don't even know what to look for. I'll have to look into it. Christine, happy freedom and happy New Year's to you. Someone was pushed in front of the subway today in New York. Usual suspects. Jeez, Christine, yeah, I was just saying it is a terrible place down there in the New York subway. We got to cover something every week. Teasel, those guys are badass. I grew up around them protecting us. Well, hopefully they make a difference in the subway, because the subway needs all the help they can get. G-Gab, I'm old and they were great in New York back in the 80s. Well, hopefully they're bringing it back. Skulls, look it up. I will, Skulls. When I put it on the schedule, I didn't realize you guys were going to get so excited about the Guardian Angels. Now I want to know. I want to know what they were like in their prime. Ah, Miley Cyrus. Yeah, Snooks, that's what I was talking about. Hair Juicer, I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. Where are you trying to go? If I could read, it'd make this job a lot easier. Ghostly, I'll walk my fat ass an extra few blocks. At least I won't get set on fire. Yeah, Ghostly, I don't know what to think about the subways. I've never had to travel like that before. So for me, it's hard to convince me that you have to take the subway to get where you're going, knowing it's that dangerous. And you're not supposed to carry a gun. Like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, just go into the bear cave at the zoo and just make sure you're not armed when you go to do it. It'd be safer. It'd be safer to go try and like have sex with a grizzly bear while it was sleeping than to ride in the subway. I don't know. I don't get it. Thank you, Snooks. I appreciate the compliment. We're going to get into this next video here. Like I said, we got some New Year's festive kind of videos going on. First one's titled, Please Prepare for New Year's Eve celebrations across the U.S.
We are...
All right, hooligans, hit that thumbs up over on Rumble, and let's get this rolling.
We are getting ready to ring in 2025 here in the U.S., but it's already the new year in some parts of the world. That was the moment Auckland, New Zealand celebrated the start of 2025. They are among the first in the world to reach the new year, 18 hours ahead of New York, by the way, where preparations are underway for the ball drop tonight at midnight. This is a look right now at the scene where it will come down. And it's where we find CBS News national correspondent Nikki Batiste with a look at the security measures in place. We are counting down the hours until the big ball drop tonight here in Times Square. The NYPD has already sealed off the area and really has been working around the clock to keep the crowd of roughly 1 million people expected here tonight
safe. And we got a rare look at their command center. It's really the nerve center for tonight's celebrations. Multiple law enforcement agencies will come together and watch monitors at the command center. They'll have eyes on about 70,000 cameras looking for any possible threats from radiation to guns. I spoke with the Deputy Commissioner of Counterterrorism and Intelligence, and she told me the biggest challenge really is the unpredictability of any threats, and also the fact that when you have this many people, about 1 million people in one spot, it can be a target for violence. And really the message from coast to coast cities is the same. In Atlanta, the authorities said they're amping up security there. They'll have eyes everywhere as at the Peach Drop in Atlanta. In Boston, the mayor is asking everyone just to remain vigilant and report any suspicious threats that they see. Here in New York, the NYPD told me there are no credible threats to tonight's celebrations, but they've been operating at a higher level environment, security environment, since the October 7th attack in Israel last year. But let's talk about the weather. It's not looking so good. There might be rain here tonight in Times Square, and bad news for the people that will be here. No umbrellas allowed through this security checkpoint. Back to you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Nikki Batiste. Thank you.
That sounds like New York. Unfortunately, there's going to be a ton of rain, and you're not allowed to have an umbrella past the safety checkpoint. Happy New Year. Oh, that's great. Oh, yeah, that's great. That's great. I remember last year's New York New Year's Eve thing. They were asking people if they were wearing diapers, because once you get in there, you can't leave. You got to just be there for the event. So people literally wear diapers to go and piss and shit themselves while watching the New Year's ball drop. No wonder Ludington was rated as the #1 ball drop in the country. I go to the Ludington ball drop every year. I was considering going this year, but I'm having such a terrible day. I should probably keep my ass at home. Never seen anybody wearing a diaper, though. It's just not that damn serious. Unless you live in New York, where you could get hijacked, you could get stabbed, you could get pickpocketed, and you're going to have to stand in the rain without an umbrella. Okay, I don't know. Next, well, let's just... let's read through the chat, then we'll get on to the next one. This next one's titled, Ludington nominated for the best New Year's Eve ball drop by the USA Today. It's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about New York and their plans for the ball drop. Guess some, if I was going to see the ball drop, I'd just get undressed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, guess some. It'd be my 4th one I've seen today. Stupid. Yeah, gotta see the balls drop every day. It's part of being a man. Turbo. What if when the ball drops is when the drones make their move? Well, I hope so, Turbo. You know, things have been getting slow around here. We need some action. Zero, why don't they put out porta potties? Probably because all the meth heads and the illegals be doing bad stuff to kids and women if they had porta johns. Kevin, I just stay home because I'm not a heathen. Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that, Kevin. Bobby, that's stupid. I wear 2 diapers when I go. That sounds like Fauci advice. U-Hill, so why they illegally enter anyways? That's sketchy as fuck. Yeah, I don't know, U-Hill. Olene, you have to be brain dead to want to be in Times Square tonight. Yeah. It didn't look like a lot of fun last year. They had everybody in like little pods. There was like little circles and it had like 12 people in it. And they were just kind of placed all over in front of the ball drop. And people just, they didn't look like they were having that much fun. Sage Pup, it's New York. Most people look sketchy. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. They let you write in the chat. Glad you got it figured out, Sage Pup. U-Hill, Australia isn't real. I've heard that so many times. The biggest proof I've had someone try to convince me that Australia is not real is, have you ever seen an Australian baby? I don't think I've ever seen an Australian baby. And that's what makes me wonder. That's what makes me go, maybe. Maybe Australia isn't real. I remember when they were in their little COVID camps. That was really interesting. They were very proud of themselves. Dabs, balls still drop in New York? No shit. We'll see. Peyton, kind of wimpy. The fireworks they showed at the beginning. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too. Rappy, I've been watching New Year's celebrations from around the world on YouTube. It's pretty cool. That's awesome, Rappy. I've been stressed. I don't feel festive at all. I burned all my festive energy on Christmas and Thanksgiving. I'm all burned out. I want you hooligans to have a fantastic New Year's. Pumpkin is too cold to go out. It's not that bad here. I mean, I was out a little while ago. I don't know. I was so damn mad it could have been 5 degrees. I wouldn't have been able to tell. It says it's 36 here. So, I mean, it's pretty warm for Michigan. Non-woke Don Lemon likes when balls drop. I guess he made an angry post the other day. Like in the last 24 hours, he was all mad. Calling people stupid MAGA brain or something. I don't know what he was saying. SagePup had to go through the link tree to connect. Well, I'm glad you made it, SagePup. Damn technology. Kevin, they used to have hot chocolate and baked beans for the kids at the ballpark with horse and buggy rides on New Year's Eve, live bands and everything. That's awesome, Kevin. The New Year's ball drop in Ludington, they do fireworks and play music and stuff. I think they've only been doing the ball drop for I don't know now. I wanted to say it was a couple of years. The more I think about it, it might be more than a decade. I'm not sure. I'm sure they talk about it in this next video. Peyton, Michigan ain't too bad today. 33 up north. Yeah. What's up, Pickle Fingers? Happy freedom to you. You Hill, there's no Australian babies. It's all a simulation. Yeah, we're on to them. Zero, no chairs, no alcohol. Once you're in, you can't leave. Does not sound like fun. Yeah, Zero, it doesn't sound like fun. Yeah, Snooks, I can see you on Kick. What's up, Stern? Happy freedom. Stern, I've become your neighbor. I just moved to Minnesota. Be safe out there, Stern. And happy freedom and happy New Year to you, Stern. What's up, guess who? Happy freedom to you. Happy Trump year, everyone. Well, happy New Year's, guess who? Stern, are you excited about the move? I know moving can go two different ways, but whether it's exciting or kind of you're dragging your feet, like you don't want to, but you got to. All I know is that it's hard to move. It is a pain in the ass to move. What's up, Corey Luca? Happy freedom to you. Corey Luca, I would have wanted to hear that phone conversation with you and the apartment people. I was mad. I was mad, Corey. I was setting up the live because I couldn't get a hold of anybody, and then the area manager called me back, and I was fairly upset. But he was understanding of my frustration and all of that, and he reassured me, and he took my number down, and now we can text each other because he's young enough to know what text messaging is. Everybody else I got to deal with these apartments, they're still like asking if I got a fax machine and shit. And I'm like, come on. It's so frustrating dealing with these old people trying to run these apartment buildings. But at least the area manager, he's got a brain, a cell phone with texting capabilities. So when I guess a quick thing is they changed out the boiler system yesterday for the whole apartment. We got a notice on the door Saturday saying that we would not have hot water and we wouldn't have heat all day Monday. That's what they said. I didn't think it was a big deal. They did the thing. They were here all day till like 9 o'clock at night, and then they just left. They just dipped out. The water was hot. I figured everything was good. I woke up earlier and it was kind of cool in here. I didn't think nothing of it, and I left. I had places I had to go. I had errands I had to run, and I came back. Everything was fine. Had to leave again to go to the post office because they take a break right in the middle of the damn day when I have time to go and get stuff. So I screwed everything up. Went and got stuff from the post office, came back, there's a space heater in my living room in the middle of the floor on high, just running my electric bill up. There's no notice on the door. There was nobody there. Called all these numbers and stuff. Nobody's answering. And so when he finally called me back, he said that they put the new boiler in and the new boiler is broken. There's something wrong with it. And so there is no heat. There is no hot water. And they said maybe by Friday we might have hot water and we don't know yet. Until then, enjoy the space heater and the extremely high electric bill. So anyways, moving forward here. What's up, Breeze by You? Happy freedom to you. Read through a little bit more and we'll get on to this next video. What's up, Astro Hammer? Happy freedom to you. I mean, I pretty much just summarized it. 20 more days. That's right, Guess MJ. Happy New Year's to you, Breeze by You. Guess the intent may have been good. Yeah, but it's still illegal what they did. They shouldn't have came in my house without saying something. Like, I wonder what it would have been like if I would have been home. I'd be sitting here at my desk with this pistol sitting right here. And would they have just walked through the door and been killed? That's what I keep wondering. That's why I keep running through my head. Because if they'd have came through that door, I wouldn't even stood up. I'd have shot them from here. And I don't want that. You know, I don't want those problems. Did they knock? How did they get in here? What did they think of Klaus Daniels when the giant dragon cat was moving swiftly through the house? I have lots of questions. I'm going to read that in a second, Snooks. Rip Curl. Oh, Australia is real. I've seen an Australian baby. I believe you, Rip Curl. I'm still a little skeptical, but I believe you. Hill, did you get a letter by pigeon yesterday? No. Actually, if that guy wouldn't have called me back, the area manager, I wouldn't even know we didn't have heat. I wouldn't even know that we didn't have hot water. I wouldn't even know that we're not going to have any of that shit until potentially Friday. I wouldn't know any of that. I would have thought the tooth fairy came and brought me a heater. Pickle Fingers, is Michigan a castle state? No, I don't think so. Pumpkin, well, that sucks. No hot water. It'll be all right. It's inconvenient, but I was more upset about the fact that somebody came into my house without asking. Bill Clay, they sent you a telegram on horseback. Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to get here. Hill, I can't wait to see and watch liberals melt the hell down on January 20th. Yeah. President Trump made a post on True Social saying something about they're trying to stall and delay like the inauguration process or something like that. Maybe it's not the inauguration process. Maybe it's the certification process for the picks for his cabinet. But I'm waiting to see how all of that's going to go. On the 3rd, we get the new Congress. On the 6th, they certify the election. On the 20th, President Trump comes home. So just not marking off the days on the calendar. Patriot Dad, I have a lot of answers. I worked in the apartment business for 25 years. Awesome, Patriot Dad. Yeah, because I was lost. And these people act like they can just do what they want. They can just come and go as they please. They don't have to give me notice. A lot of times they give me notice with the wrong date on it. They'll stick a paper on my door telling me they're going to come in the house tomorrow, but the date on the paper's from last week. So it looks like I got a week's worth of notice when really I got barely 24 hours worth of notice. And in this situation, I got no notice. There was no notice given. But the guy was nice to me even though I was being an asshole. Because I was being an asshole. Guess tell the area manager you want a BJ, but you'll settle for free electric. He might give me the BJ. Guess I'm kind of influential, you know. He'd be like, I don't know about the free electric, and he's gonna start putting his hair up, hook you up real quick. Zero, on the 9th is Carter's funeral, and I haven't heard that yet. Zero. Yeah, Rappy, it is crazy. It makes me feel uneasy. It makes me not want to leave my house. You know, if they're going to be just walking up in here, I don't have anything to hide. It's the fact that this is my dwelling. I pay to be here. I don't pay for them to just walk in and, in and out of here. What's up, Squid? Happy Freedom and Happy New Year to you. Oh, I see, Stern. Well, I hope you guys enjoy the new place. Moving is always hard, and it's frustrating to get into the rhythm of things. So I hope that your transition is smooth. It's such a pain in the ass to move. I've had to move so many times in my life. So I hope it works out for you, Stern. Corey Luca, I had to do that for a whole week. Wasn't supposed to have a cat. Brought her to my dad's every day that week. That's the boat I'm in. I'm not supposed to have a cat, but thank God he identifies as a side table, So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what they think, what they feel, what they know. They could be sending me eviction papers because of Klaus Daniels here. I got a doctor's note for him. I just didn't tell them that I had a doctor's note for him. What's up, Blue Crow? Happy Freedom. There's nobody on X. She got turbo, steak, and mac and cheese. That's going to be badass. All right, hooligans, we're going to get on this next video. Like I said, it's titled Ludington Nominated for the Best New Year's Eve Ball Drop by USA Today. Now, I've been telling you guys this for like a week. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. I've been to this ball drop ever since they started doing it. In no way did I ever think that it was a bigger deal than the New York ball drop. But like I said, you ain't got to wear a diaper or be locked in a cage when you go to the Ludington ball drop. This year's is going to be crazy because they put it in the paper like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So Ludington is already slammed. I've been going for walks there with WMM because I've been stressed for the last couple of weeks. These holidays have been kicking my ass. But either way, once again, this is titled Ludington Nominated for the Best New Year's Eve Ball Drop by USA Today. Hit that thumbs up button over on Rumble and let's get this rolling.
A West Michigan New Year's Eve ball drop is named one of the best in the country. USA Today also listed Ludington's ball drop as a nominee for the best New Year's Eve ball drop. It's the only ball drop from Michigan to make the list, which consists of 20 ball drops from across the country. Ludington's ball drop is celebrating its 15th anniversary this year, and city leaders say they never imagined it would grow this much.
We're largely a summer destination, and so we planned this event as a downtown organization expecting maybe 500 people, and annually we see anywhere between 5,000 and 10,000 people fill our downtown just to stand shoulder to shoulder to mark the new year.
And you can vote online right now. We have a link in this story at 13onyourside.com. You can vote once a day until December 9th. This is the third time Ludington has been recognized by USA Today. The city was on the Best Historic Small Town and Best Beaches in Michigan lists this year.
Well, I don't know if I can muster up the energy. That's what I'm going to do later. We'll see. I've had a lot of signs telling me not to leave the house today. Don't leave the house, but we'll see. That's what everybody in the area is going to be doing. They're going to be going to Ludington for the ball drop. It's going to be the craziest year yet, thanks to USA Today and all of them covering Ludington in the paper there. Hopefully everyone's not let down. That's what I want to hear is the blowback. I want to hear everyone talk about their experience at the ball drop. It's not that it's terrible or anything like that. It's fine. It's just kind of boring. There isn't shit to do. There's no vendors. There's nowhere to use the bathroom unless you go inside the bar. When you go inside the bar, you might catch a stool to the head because nobody knows how to fucking act. So, I mean, there's that. Most people are just standing there shivering in the cold, listening to music from the early 2000s playing over and over again. And that's it. So at least it's not going to be bad weather-wise. I don't think it's supposed to rain or anything like that. Normally it's like a whole 6 degrees. And like I said, it's like 30 degrees right now. So it's probably going to be the best ball drop yet. But I still don't think it's going to be comparing to like New York's ball drop where they got singers on stage and performances happening live. That's not how it gets down in Ludington. So I think it's kind of goofy that it made it as our nation's #1 ball drop. That just blows my marbles back. Next up, we got Alina Haba. It's titled Trump Was Bold. She's talking about how she's excited for the new year. She talks about how Joe Biden regrets dropping out of the presidential race. And she also talks about how Americans are excited to get back to being America first. All of that's coming up next. But first, we're going to read through the chat. See what you hooligans think about the Ludington ball drop. Zero, that's so cool for Ludington. Yeah. And I didn't realize USA Today was the ones that put the Ludington beach as also nation's leading nice beach. That's one of the things that Ludington brags about the most, is that they have one of the nicest beaches in the country. I feel like I take it for granted because I've been looking at that beach since I was born. I was born in Ludington. So, I don't know. It's just same old to me, but at least other people are enjoying it. What's up, Wad? Happy freedom to you. Hair Juicy, that's quite the story. It's the friends you meet is really interesting. You're gonna need to put cameras up here, Juicer. Make sure that guy's not casing your house. What's up, Jump Offa? Happy freedom to you. Done. I'm just gonna hang out with family, may have a few shots, then listen to hillbilly shooting guns and shouting all night. That sounds like fun, Dutton. To a certain degree. U-Hill. The way you describe Klaus as a dragon cat makes me think of that cat named Dragon from Secret of Nim. I'm kind of stunned, U-Hill. I don't even know what to think. I've seen The Secret of Nim, but I don't remember the cat named Dragon. Hold on, let me look it up. See if I can spark a core memory here. Ah, the dragon cat. I don't know. Look, hold on. Get this out of the way. That don't look like Cat Daniels. Look at that. That's an exaggeration. They took their creative liberties there. Cat Daniels, you see this depiction of you, buddy? Look at this nonsense. Can you believe it? Dragon cat. Yeah. Klaus Daniels, he's going to be a 3-year-old dragon cat in February. His birthday's on the 7th. It's coming up. Bobby, you can sue renters' rights. I don't know. I looked up the renters' rights stuff, and it's very blurry here in Michigan. Some stuff says you can sue, and other stuff says the people who run the apartments can pretty much do whatever they want. Picture Dead, got to read your lease very carefully. They own the property, but whenever I had to enter an apartment in an emergency, cop knock 3 times, yell maintenance, and slowly open the door. Yes, I had the right. Yeah, Patriot Dad, and that could be the situation. They could be considering this an emergency situation because the apartments currently don't have heat and hot water, which, you know, is something we're supposed to have. So it's probably considered an emergency situation. And that's why they entered my apartment. It just sucks because I was here and I left and I came back and somebody was here while I was gone. I wasn't even gone that long. And then after that happened, I couldn't figure out who did it. I knew that management did it, but why did they do it? How long was this going to be the situation? How is my electric bill going to be affected by this space heater and things like that? And so that's why I was like trying to get a hold of people while raging around the apartment. Dutton, Secret of Nim has to do with the National Institute for Mental Health and the Mouse City experiment. Yeah, Dutton, I haven't seen it in a long time. Bobby, get a camera. I do have cameras, but they're off right now because I'm in the middle of moving stuff around. So when I look through the cameras, the one camera's facing the wall and the other camera's not even on. And that's what I mean. That's how my luck goes. 364 days of cameras on all rooms, and the one day I don't have my cameras on, somebody enters the house. That is exactly how my luck works. Now, thankfully, it was management and not a meth head trying to eat my cat. You know, I'm just saying. Guess same with me and Alina. Been looking at the beach for 2 years now. Yeah, I guess I know. The honeymoon's got to be coming up soon, you know. Hair juicer, you got cameras? Badass. Gotta have cameras. Hair juicer, cameras don't do much. I might get a nice video of people hauling my shit away. Been having crazy nightmares about home invasion. Ah, man, that's rough, hair juicer. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm sure your dog's got your back. Burglars break in. Huskies come out with Glocks. They're not ready for these problems. Guess if the rights are blurry, call Bigfoot. He can read that shit. Nah, I guess you heard what happened to the last people who went to look for Bigfoot. Didn't work out. Oline, was anything missing? No, nothing was missing, Oline. Bobby, my cat fucks my camera up. Cats, can't trust them. Peyton, every time you say that out loud, you create it. Yeah. Well, I've been talking about being a millionaire my whole life. I'm waiting for that to come true. Irish, I learned the hard way that heaters can cost a lot of money. Yeah, Irish, and that's always been the case that I've experienced. If you run those little space heaters, they just burn that bill right up. What's up, Zero MP? Happy Freedom to you and Happy New Year. What's up, Hooligans Island? Happy Freedom to you. I heard you headed Diego. I do. See, that's what I should did. I should have blown up Diego and stuck Diego in the corner to watch my shit while I was gone. Could you imagine if management walked in on Diego? I don't know. He's got a naked man sitting in the corner of his room with a camera attached to his head. I'm not sure. What's up, Spank? Happy Freedom. Zero Moose will judge them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Zero, there's another zero. There's actually like 3 or 4 zeros. Appeal to heaven, me too. Been manifesting that 1 million and nothing yet. Yeah, I'm working on it. Kevin, want to go look for Dogman? Oh, I probably could today, Kevin. I feel bulletproof. Bobby, do the only hooligans. Nah, I'm not that desperate yet. Start selling feet pics, farts in a jar. Just not ready. Thank you, Peyton. Let's speak it into reality. Gotta get this Hooligan Island rolling. Patriot Dad, I've seen it all. Yeah. You think so until you hear these stories by Hair Juicer. It's crazy. I thought I was a naughty kid until I started doing voice chat with Hair Juicer on Fridays. It's like, holy. That guy's really living his life. Hair Juicer, these dogs are useless. They're get your gun dogs. Fuckers let me sleep in on Christmas. Dad was banging on the door for 20 minutes and my phone woke me up. Jeez, Hair Juicer, I can imagine it. You look over, the dogs are like, you didn't get that or what? You gonna wake up today? What's going on? Terry, Hooligans Thunder Island. No, it's not one of those kind of places. Well, Hooligans, we're going to get moving on to these next videos here. Let's see where we're at. Oh, yes, Alina Haba Haba. We got Guessam Jay's wife up next. It's titled Trump Was Bold, talking about being excited for the new year, talking about old man Walter regretting dropping out of the presidential race, as well as talking about how Americans are excited to getting back to America first. Now, before we get into this, I want to remind you guys really quick, if you hooligans would like to join the membership program over on Rumble, all you have to do is click that big red subscribe button right below where you type in the chat. Now, if you're on Android and using the Rumble app, you're unable to see that big red subscribe button. So go to rumble.com, come to the live, hop in the chat, and like I said, right below where you type in the chat, you will see that big red subscribe button. Click that button and jump through the hoops, and your name will be highlighted as an official Rumble hooligan. You'll have access to our custom emojis. We have chapstick emojis, scream and goat emojis, Klaus Daniels emojis, President Trump emojis, and more. It's a lot of fun during the live, especially during a Trump live, which has been a long time since we had one. Either way, go get yourself a membership over on Rumble. Like I said, we're going to get into this next one. Alina Haba Haba.
She's here.
Excited for the new year. All right, hit that thumbs up over on Rumble, and let's get this rolling.
She's here. Alina, welcome.
Hi, Rachel. How are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. So it is a Happy New Year, especially for those of you who were voting for Trump and in this new Trump MAGA moment. What do you make of this conversation I'm having with Molly? Can this goodwill continue? Can this unity between left and right that we're seeing under MAGA umbrella, can that continue into the new year?
Yes, and I think that it's not MAGA, it's America. I think this was the way our country used to be. And I think that thanks to the radical left, we have more unity in this country because they do not want to be persecuted, prosecuted. They do not want to have a country that is divisive. We're America first. You know, MAGA is Make America Great Again. That's it. So coming into the new year, I'm so grateful for everybody that was America first, but more importantly for President Trump, who was bold, who was persecuted, who was attacked relentlessly. And now Americans who were on the verge of being Democrat, some were Democrat, are coming over to the side of America. It's really not a MAGA movement. It's an American movement. And they love our country. We are tired of divisiveness. And we want to bring unity in 2024. That's the truth.
Alina, and yet Joe Biden is playing the blame game. Now he's blaming Merrick Garland. He's saying he wasn't tough enough on Donald Trump. What do you make of that?
Oh, he wasn't tough enough. Was it not tough enough when we spent 3.5 years with indictments, shams, and hoaxes, with cases, and the man had to go all night to go campaign while other people like Joe Biden were asleep on Rehoboth Beach? He had it rough. He had it so rough, but he came out on top because America saw what they did. You know, Merrick Garland, he should be ashamed of himself, what he did, sending DOJs into New York, going after my client, going after President Trump, and going after America, Rachel. That's the truth. It wasn't just about President Trump. It was about our Constitution. It was about the foundation of this country. And they wanted to turn us into a third world country, into a banana republic, and they failed. And, you know, shifting blame to Kamala, him saying things like, I could have beat Trump. It's just a joke. You couldn't have beat him. You didn't beat him. And that's why we won. We won majorly.
Alina Haba, thanks for joining.
Click here to
Alina Haba Haba. Get Some's wife there being interviewed on Fox, telling us about how she's excited for the new year and how everyone's excited for President Trump to get into office. New year, new America. It's going to be badass. Next up, we got, if I can find where the title is here. Oh, yes. I don't know how to say this county's name. It's like all vowels. It's like Onondaga County. That's literally how it's spelled. Onondaga County. Yeah, where the fuck that is. Anyways, that county sheriff's office weighs in on Marcy Correctional Facility body cam footage. This all has to do with Robert Brooks. We've covering it, I think it was earlier this week or maybe it was last week. I don't know, having a hard time. Either way, Robert Brooks was the inmate who was serving 12 years for stabbing his ex-girlfriend a lot. I can't remember how many times. A lot. Like 22 times or something like that. He was 6 years into his 12-year sentence. And apparently he was moved to a new facility, and 20 minutes later, these 14 police officers took turns whooping his ass until he died. And there's people that are mad. They're mad about it. It ain't like George Floyd. They're trying to make it like George Floyd. And it is causing ruckus and whatnot. In this video, they're going to talk about how they had to deal with a standoff incident. Some guy was acting like a crazy person. And I don't know if he had someone hostage. He had something going on. It caused a standoff. And the whole reason he did it is so he had an opportunity to shoot at cops in response to the death of Robert Brooks. So this is our follow-up video for Robert Brooks. We'll see if this turns into George Floyd levels. I don't think it's going to, but that's what they're pushing for. It's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about Alina Haba Haba. Zero, does Get Some's wife know she has another wife? Zero, I don't know what they know. I stay out of their relationship. Good Lord, guess some. She could banana my republic. Mm-hmm. Guess some. If she was a dude, I'd consider the gay lifestyle. Holy. Tom Owadego, thank you for letting me know. That's way easy. The way you wrote it is way easier than whatever they had going on over there. The dingo ate my baby. That's what I was thinking. It's a picture, Dad. Thank you so much for that $1 donation. I really appreciate the support. It says, not much, but this is Jeff's electric bill fund. Thank you, Patriot Dad. I appreciate you. You will look at crack me up. What's up, Joe Bosch? Happy Freedom and Happy New Year to you. Bobby, fun fact, there are now drug-addicted animals now from secondhand smoke from meth and fentanyl. Holy, Bobby. I believe it. I totally believe it. What's up, Libby Racer? Happy Freedom to you. My balls just dropped. Very nice, Libby Racer. Happy New Year's to you. Kevin, you guys stay live right till midnight. Nah, I can't. You guys ask me to do it every year, but there's such a delay. There's such a delay that if we stayed for the ball drop, you guys would count down to 0, and then 30 seconds would go by, and then my goofy ass would be sitting here going, 10, 9, all by myself. Like, that's exactly how it would go, because the delay from my camera to your guys' screens is just under a minute long. So unless I jump the gun by a whole minute, which it could still be off on time, there's just no way to get a solid countdown with the live. Bobby, my cat smokes weed. Klaus Daniels don't like weed. He don't want nothing to do with it. He's one of those clean kitties. What's up, Tree Herder? Happy Freedom to you. Oh, I just remembered. I did get Klaus to eat people food for the first time. He likes Mr. Frizzy Fro's deer jerky, the meat of Bambi Al-Qaeda. Klaus Daniels loves that shit. I haven't been able to get him to eat anything, and I kind of, at first, I kept him away from food because I didn't want him eating my food in any circumstances. But every once in a while, you drop a piece of popcorn on the ground or whatever, you see if he's going to eat it or not. He does not eat any people food. But I was eating some of that Bambi Al-Qaeda jerky, and he was all up in my face, wanted to see what was going on. So I started breaking him up a couple pieces, and he was chowing down. And I was shocked. So I'm thinking now, Klaus Daniels, now he's got the taste, he might be able to take down a whole full-grown Bambi Al-Qaeda. And I'm glad I got him onto it. And huge shout out to Mr. Frizzy Fro. Thank you so much for the deer jerky. It was fantastic. And Klaus agrees. He thinks it was fantastic as well. So thank you, Mr. Frizzy Fro. Anyways, reading through here. What's up, Alistair? Happy Freedom and Happy New Year to you. 2025 is going to be great. I agree, Alistair. Tom. Owadego is the town over from. Oh, I see, Tom. Well, thank you for letting me know, because I was like having a hard time even trying to read that county out loud. Guess that's it. I'm feeding my dogs a Subaru now. Don't do that, guess Don't do that. Thank you, Get Some, for that $20 donation over on Rumble. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much, Get Some. Says electric bill fun and treated me to Alina today. Well, thank you, Get Some. Holy, thank you, Hair Juicer, for that $10 donation over on Rumble. I appreciate you, Hair Juicer. Thank you so much. Says Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Hair Juicer. Joe Bosch, COVID protocol is socialism. No, we don't need no socialism. Kevin, Klaus eats bugs. What does he know? He doesn't eat them. He kisses them. He kisses those stink bugs. He sees them and he just dots him with his nose over and over again. He just, I don't know. He's a lover, not a fighter. Here, Juicer, my dogs love duck jerky. I didn't know you can make jerky out of ducks. Durkey. You got to call it durkey, though. You make duck jerky, it's durkey. Yep. What were you guys making me say yesterday? Armadillo eggs? Yeah. Yeah. I never forgot that. You guys had me running around looking for armadillo eggs. Irish. I'm lucky my landlord never had a key to my front door. And I also put a new inner door so he couldn't get in even if he wanted to. And that's the way I fucking like it too. Yeah, Irish. Absolutely. I know I was thinking about changing the door handle, but I'm pretty sure it's in my lease. I can't change any of the locks or anything like that. What's up, Steve S? Happy Freedom and Happy New Year to you. Hooligans Island, take time to take down the tree like Klaus's stocking. Yeah, today is the last day of the tree. Tomorrow the tree will be gone. Devin, the chip clips. Yeah, we need to get some hooligan chip clips going. What's up, Ms. Vu? Happy Freedom to you and Happy New Year. Devin, we don't want to see your balls drop, Jeff. Yeah, I know. I know. That's why we're not hanging out till midnight. Could you imagine? Now I have an idea. The very last live I do, which is like 80 years from now, we're gonna do the countdown, but when we do, I'm just gonna stand up and not have pants on and be like, Happy New Year, and you're gonna see the balls drop, and I'm just gonna end the live. It's gonna be awesome. Look forward to it. Like I said, about 80 years from now, we'll be holding the final coffee with hooligans. No, Hair Juicer, I'm not Googling it. I'm not even gonna read it out loud. I don't know what that means. Trying to get me banned. Alistair, hooligan chip clips will be in the Etsy shop soon. That'd be badass, Alistair. Thank you so much, Oline, for that $20 donation over on Rumble. I really appreciate the support. Thank you, Oline. It says, here's another amount for your utility bill. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Oline. Thank you. Thank you so much, Patriot Dad, for gifting 5 subs over on Rumble. You're a badass. Thank you so much for the support. Holy. You will better thank him for those gifted subs. That stuff is not free. Bobby, old ass wrinkly balls. Yeah. 80 years from now, it'll be worth it. And I gave you guys warning, so when it happens, everyone's going to look away like, oh, what the hell? And all the day one hooligans, they'll be like, nah, Jeff told us about 80 years ago. He told us this was going to happen. Thank you so much, Logical Patriot, for that $20 donation over on Rumble. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Says, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Logical Patriot. Thank you. Joe Bosch, what extra does one get for a sub? You mean like what's the benefits of being a member on Rumble? You get access to the holy crap. No, you don't get access to the holy crap. That's just spur of the moment thing with Klaus Daniels. You get access to the custom emojis. Plus you're supporting the live. Rip Curl, that'd be an epic ball drop. It'd be one for the record book. I can't talk. Record books. But it wouldn't be about the ball drop. The articles would say, did you hear that Jeff Mack was banned from YouTube? Read why. And you'd be reading down the article. It's just got a picture of these balls. That's all right. That's all right. 80 years worth of anticipation. Hooligans Island, Jeff's going to outlive us all. I don't know. Do you remember that funny video we played yesterday? Was it yesterday? You're too mean to die. The guy was talking about his teacher. I don't think I'm mean enough to live forever. Cheeky Chops. Klaus is on the prowl. Yeah, he's my back warmer right now. TPP, they're all stuck to your leg. Happy New Year's. Just peel them off. Yeah, that's all right. You hooligans crack me up. Holy. Y'all right back here. What are you doing? You guys can't even see him. He's the darkness. I don't have a flashlight right here. Guess I got my chip clips from Temu. Infection almost gone now. Holy guess But what was the smell? Thank you so much, Snooks, for that $50 donation over on Rumble. I really appreciate you, Snooks. Thank you so much for everything you do. It says, Happy Freedom New Year, Jeff. Thank you for all you do. Loves and hugs to all the hooligans. Thank you, Snooks. You hooligans are the best. Non-woke, did you eat the durkey? I've never had durkey. I didn't know you could. I didn't know it was a thing. Maybe Mr. Frizzy Fro send me some durkey. What's up, Lone Wolf? Happy Freedom and Happy New Year to you. All right, hooligans. We're going to get on this next one. This is the last little bit of our news, but we got 2 funny videos of the day coming up afterwards. This video is titled... Hold on, let me find the county again. I got to remember how to say the damn county. Onondaga. That's what it is. Onondaga County Sheriff's Office weighs in on Marcy Correctional Facility body cam footage. Now, like I said, this is about the death of Robert Brooks, the inmate that was beat to death by 14 officers like 20 days ago or something like that. It was like 2 weeks ago. Either way, this is a follow-up on that. There's been incidents that have happened related to that, and as we know, there's been protesters out. They're not out in large numbers like they used to be, but they are out and about, and there's a bunch of controversy over this. So this is our follow-up video for Robert Brooks' death. Hit the thumbs up over on Rumble, and let's get this rolling.
Onondaga County's sheriff is already dealing with fallout from that body cam footage, from a standoff in Clay to concerns about safety inside Onondaga County's jails. News Channel 9's Alexandra Dern tells us how Sheriff Toby Shelley is reacting tonight.
A tense standoff lasting for 5 hours here in the town of Clay, and with an unsettling motive.
Ultimately, he said he wanted to shoot police officers because of what happened in Marcy. We're keeping a close eye on this as it progresses.
Preparing for the worst, but hoping for the best to make sure what happened at Marcy Correctional Facility does not happen in Onondaga County.
I did 30 years in the military, so I'm a rules follower, and I expect people to follow the rules. And we run a tight ship here in Onondaga County. So I'm not expecting anything like this whatsoever to happen in our jails.
But perception is a concern, and from what he's hearing among inmates behind bars of the jails he oversees, there's work to do.
It seemed to be like a routine thing for some people in that jail in Marcy, this type of behavior. And the inmates in our jails are saying, what's new about this?
As calls for change are heard statewide, Sheriff Shelley is vowing accountability and wants to make sure what happened at Marcy doesn't overshadow the dangerous and difficult work done by his men and women behind the badge.
We're watching things closely, and we have a plan.
One that is crucial to public safety. In Jamesville, Alexandra Dern, News Channel 9.
And for the latest developments into the Marcy.
Well, like I said, that's all in relation to the death of Robert Brooks. As far as I know, the officers still have not been charged with any crime. They're all on leave right now and potentially going to be fired. One of them resigned. Supposedly, they're going to be getting a new superintendent. There's a few other videos out there that I screened that just didn't really live up to what this video did. But in those other videos, they said that there is supposed to be a new superintendent going into that prison, and that inmate who was beat to death, Robert Brooks, he had only been in the prison for 20 minutes before that incident occurred. Apparently he was transferred to that facility and didn't even make it 20 minutes before the COs brought him into that room and then beat him to death. There has to be some motive for that. People don't just do that. You know how hard it would be to get 14 people together and say, all right, just beat this guy until he dies. 14 people you have to convince to do that. That is nearly impossible. So something must have happened to make them do that to him. Now, I'm not justifying it, But I don't think they just went and snatched him up out of all the inmates and decided to beat him to death because it was a Tuesday. I just don't think it happened like that. I think something happened, and there should be more light put on what exactly happened. Yeah, we know that he was beat to death, but why? What was the motive for the police officers to do that? Because like I said, to convince 14 people to commit a crime like that is very difficult. Something must have happened to make them feel that they have the green light to do that to him, you know, and they're not bringing that information up. So the more people who get mad and the more incidents that happen in relation to the death of Robert Brooks, the more likely we're going to hear at least some piece of information to kind of give us direction to why the officers would do this. Now, I don't know if they're actually going to be charged or anything like that. Like I said, those officers have not been charged yet. And the more time that goes on without them being charged, the less likely that they're going to be charged. So time will tell, and we'll stay up to date with the Robert Brooks story. Next up, we got our fun stuff. We got 2 funny videos of the day coming up. But first, we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about Robert Brooks and all these incidents connected to it. Oh, thank you for being here, Zero. Be safe out there and enjoy your dinner. Guess sounds like a lot of information is missing. I agree, guess And you would think they'd be putting that information out there considering they got protesters all mad, but they haven't. Which makes me feel like they want the protesters to be out there. They would be able to ease the feelings of these protesters, which I know they're inconsolable. But they could at least strive for it. They could say, hey, this is what happened. This is what led up to the incident. Yes, what happened was wrong and terrible, but something caused this to happen, you know, and it would make a little sense of it. But the fact that they're not even trying to do that makes me feel like they want another George Floyd situation. They like the chaos and the nonsense. And so they're keeping things vague. They're not charging the officers or anything like that. And it seems like they're just enjoying their protests. And the one guy, he was at a standoff, and he did it solely so he could put cops in danger in reaction to Robert Brooks's death. So it seems intentional that they're being vague about everything. Hey, thank you for being here, Turbo. You be safe out there and have fun for the New Year's. Hey, thank you for being here, Alistair, and Happy New Year's to you. Dabs, facility officers will not do that without a reason. They know a fellow officer will be killed after in retaliation. Yeah, Dabs, and that's what I'm saying. There's got to be something that happened. They didn't just wake up and was like, yeah, get that guy right there for no reason. Bring him in the room. We're going to beat him to death. Like, that doesn't make any kind of sense. DCAT, this whole thing sounds like a setup to me, kind of like J6. I'm just saying, another government con job, in my opinion. Yeah, DCAT, the story does sound very weird. Appeal to Heaven, 15-on-1 sounds like someone said he was a pedophile, and bam. Well, it's hard to say, Appeal to Heaven. I mean, he was in there for stabbing his girlfriend. He wasn't in there for sex offense crimes. And usually if it was some sort of sex offense crimes, generally it's inmates that get them, not the COs. Dunn think Walter and his puppet masters will use widespread riots to invoke martial law to prevent transition of power. I mean, they could try and do that, Dunn, but they'd have to really get in. They'd have to get that ball rolling. They got 20 days to start a race war, or else they're going to be behind on it. But you know, President Trump was in office the last time we had BLM marching down the streets, so maybe, you know, we're just going back to how it was in 2020. Kevin, seems like a setup if you ask me. Yeah, it seems really weird that he was only in the facility 20 minutes before that incident happened. It doesn't sound like an accident to me. What was he transferred for? You know, and how did the transfer go? It's a lot of questions. Bobby, did this happen on purpose? They want riots. That's what it seems like. It does seem like they're trying to trigger riots. Your mother was a hamster. Happy freedom to you and happy New Year's. Appreciate you joining us over here on Rumble. Happy New Year's to you. Guess you be safe as well. Wad, no, we'll do the unboxing today. Did I not say anything about it? Yeah, we're going to do the unboxing today. We got some packages here, and that's why I had to go to the post office and all of that. Yeah, we're going to do the unboxing. My bad if I didn't mention that. We are going to be doing that. You be safe out there, guess Happy New Year to you, Stern. Thank you for being here with us. TPP, I think he killed his girlfriend. I wasn't clear on that. I don't know if he killed his girlfriend, but I think he stabbed her like 22 times. I don't think she died. Because if she died, I think he'd be serving more than 12 years. And one of the videos that I had screened referred to his crime as assault. So it makes me wonder if he got felonious assault with intent to cause great bodily harm. Because we were debating that a couple days ago, I think it was, on whether or not he got felonious assault or if he was charged with manslaughter. And the fact that they keep referring to it as assault makes me think that his girlfriend didn't die. I don't know how to say your name. Mr. Deja. Glad to see you're up and running for another 4 years of fun. Absolutely. Absolutely. Snooks, you're going to do the... I don't know. I said for New Year's we were going to do the unboxing. And I actually was very confused when I got up today. I was like, is today the fun day or is tomorrow the fun day? And I figured everyone would be hungover tomorrow, so I figured we would do the unboxing today. Drop a 1 in the chat if you want to do the unboxing today. And drop a 2 in the chat if you think we should do the unboxing tomorrow. I wasn't worried about grabbing a whole lot of news because I figured we were doing the unboxing today. Bobby drops 69. There you go. Sage Pup says do it today. Teasel for today. What's up, somebody's mom? Happy freedom and happy New Year's to you. Steve S. He didn't kill her. He only stabbed her. What kind of monster do you think he is? Yeah, Steve S. I wasn't trying to say he was harmless or anything. I was just delegating whether or not he actually had killed his girlfriend. Do you think she'll go back to him? Oh, actually, damn, that's fucked. She can't, can she? That's terrible. You guys stop that. You just stop that. Well, I'm seeing nothing but 1s in the chat. It looks like we're going to be doing an unboxing today. Thank you so much, Joe Bosch, for that $20 donation over on Rumble. I appreciate all the support, Joe. Thank you so much. It says half today, half tomorrow. We ain't got that much stuff to open. What is this? 4 or 5 things. We'll get it done. Don't you worry. Yep, I'm seeing all 1s. We're going to do the unboxing. We'll do the unboxing in just a moment. We'll do the unboxing before we do our funny videos of the day. Kendall, was the victim family... Wait a minute. Was the victim family one of the officers? I don't know. That's a good question. Because that would kind of put things in a perspective. If one of the officers was related to the victim and this inmate was finally transferred to the facility that maybe these officers were waiting to get him, and they finally got him transferred, and he walked into the lion's den not knowing it, and those officers pulled him into a room and they all tuned him up because one of them is a victim of the girl, or he's a relative to the victim that was the girl that was stabbed by Robert Brooks. That could be something. That definitely could be something. Because when an officer is crossed, they definitely turn into a gang. One officer goes down, whoever put him down, that guy is on the target. That could be, Kendall. That's a good question. Kevin, open the box. What's in the box? That's what I told her. What's up, Lisa? Happy freedom. And Happy New Year to you. Kevin, the suspense is killing me. As far as I know, all this stuff is for Klaus. I'm trying to think. I think this is everything. Let's see what we got. Without showing addresses and all that. I think we'll get started just like this. So like I said, we're gonna do our unboxing. You gotta watch out, Diego. You gotta get out of the way. God, Diego, it's always causing problems, taking up my free time. Anyways, like I said, anything I didn't receive in time for the Christmas unboxing, we would be doing for New Year's. Now it's New Year's Eve. This is when the fun stuff happens. Tomorrow's for recovering from your hangover. So we're gonna do the unboxing right now. This first one here says, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you for all you do for the Hooligans from Tiger Jaw. Let's see what we got here. Porno. No, I'm just kidding. It's Young Frankenstein. Thank you so much, Tiger Jaw. Can't wait to check it out. I've heard tons of good things about Young Frankenstein. I've never actually watched it. So thank you so much, Tiger Jaw. Let's see what we got here. Trying to hide addresses and all of that. Klaus Daniels, are you ready? 'Cause I'm pretty sure you got something coming up. What is this? Oh, who sent me this? Diego's got a buddy. The blow up sheep. I'm gonna have a whole blow up farm. Old Jeff McDonald had a farm and a blow up goat. You like that? Klaus Daniels got you a girlfriend. All right, let's see what this is. Drop the papers. Whew. Says, enjoy your gift. Merry Christmas from Gloria. Oh, it's the kitty drinking fountain. Holy. We're going to get this set up today. See if Klaus Daniels actually drink out of it and stop drinking out of the bathtub. Thank you so much, Gloria. Appreciate it. And let's see. Klaus, you digging in the bag there, bud? Why are these so heavy? This is also from Gloria. What is this? Without showing addresses? Oh, it's a kitty scratch post. This is for Klaus Daniels. Look at this. He's going to love it. He's going to love it. Keep the walls of the apartment safe. Oh, thank you, Gloria. Oh, this one's heavy too. This is also from Gloria. Can I show this without showing too much information? What is it? Hold on. Let me see. Let me take a gander. Watch out, Klaus Daniels. You gotta see what's in the box. Maybe. Holy, it's impenetrable. What kind of knife is this? Just want to know what's in the box. Couldn't get this box open. I was thinking I was going to have to take it out to dinner first. I see. It's a brand new Klaus Tower. Brand new Klaus Tower for Big Dragon Klaus. Oh. Thank you so much, Gloria. Well, hooligans, I think that is everything we got. Let me double check really quick. Yep, that's it. Good to go. Whew. Holy, we made it. All right, there we go. That is our unboxing for New Year's Day. Thank you, hooligans, so much for participating in our Christmas unboxing, as well as everything we unboxed today. You hooligans are the best. Whew. While I catch my breath here, we're going to get into our fun stuff. Let me see really quick. This first one's titled, When Things Get Real. Now, I can't even remember what this is. Let me get this pulled up real quick. You hooligans are going to love this. You're going to love this video. Now, before we get into this, I want to remind you guys really quick, if you hooligans would like to support the live to keep us running, you're welcome to use that Linktree link in the description in order to make donations. You can do that by using PayPal, Cash App, Stripe, Locals, Buy Me a Coffee, or you can even send crypto. Like I said, we're getting into our fun stuff of the day. And this hilarious video is titled, When Things Get Real. Hit that thumbs up over on Rumble and enjoy.
Well, come on over here, son. I'm gonna hit you with more combinations in the middle school locker room. Who the hell you think you talking to? I tell you what, son, won't you just come on over here and I'll turn them glasses into contacts. Nah, son, you don't want to mess with me. I tell you, Papa kicks so much ass my feet stink. Oh, I'd like to know who the hell you think you talking to. Come on over here and I'll fold you up like a 4th grade love letter. We went and watched that boy play football the other day. He just ain't got no grit to him. I told him, I said, son, you gotta fight. You gotta look like the 3rd monkey trying to get on Noah's Ark when it started raining. What'd you say to me, son? Come on over here, I'll drop you like a hot skillet. You talking to me? You campaigning for an ass whooping, son, because you about to get elected. You talking to me? Oh, I tell you what, son. Why don't you just come on over here and I'll knock your teeth so far down your throat you ain't gonna know where you spitting the shit. Oh, well come on over here, I'm gonna drop you like a Dodge transmission. Said he was gonna whoop who? That sumbitch couldn't beat a Soapy Pecker. Oh, well come on over here, son, I'm like a bicycle with no seat, I'm gonna get in your ass. Oh, you wanna mess with me? I tell you what, you're gonna let 2 seconds of courage ruin the rest of your life.
Holy. So much funny stuff in that video. That video cracks me up. Anyways, we're going to get into our next video. This next one's not a funny video of the day. It's more like a feel-good video of the day. It's kind of a funny video, though. It's a little bit of both. Hold on here. Boom, there we go. This is titled, New Year, New America.
It's ended. The country you grew up in no longer exists. Soon it will be unrecognizable. No one is fighting back. Few are even acknowledging it. And the people who lead us are letting it happen. Americans are being replaced.
They are angry at so much and on so many levels. I'm fighting for these forgotten Americans.
Well, hooligans, that is all the coffee I had for you guys today. I'm going to go ahead and drop this Linktree link to all of you hooligans, and we got the Pledge of Allegiance coming up next. Of course, we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about today's coffee. Then we will be wrapping things up, but we'll be live again tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern time, for the very next Coffee with Hooligans. All right, there's a Linktree link where all of my links are listed. So if you'd like to make donations, join membership programs, or purchase any merch, we'd really appreciate it. All of your guys' contributions keep us running every day except for Sunday, because we got to have a day to recharge those batteries. Definitely go join Discord. Discord is our free hooligan community. It's the best way to be notified every single time we go live. The hooligans are there keeping the conversation going 24/7, and we have 2 news boards to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world. So definitely go join Discord. If you're feeling real saucy, go join jeffmaclive.com. Over on the website, it is the best way to experience the live. Our built-in chat has more ability than any other platform. You can post memes and GIFs and custom emojis and links and all kinds of stuff right there in the chat while watching the live. The live player is ad-free, so it is an ad-free experience. With a membership, you will also be able to access Hooligans Alley, which is our private social media area. You'll have access to the forums, which is to encourage open discussion. You'll have access to the arcade, which is full of games that are a ton of fun. And you will have access to our advanced messaging system with the built-in group chats that gives you the ability to text each other, call each other, video call each other, group texting, group calling, group video calling, and more. jeffmaclive.com is the place to be and the home of the hooligans, so definitely go get yourself a membership. We're going to read through really quick, and we got the Pledge of Allegiance coming up next. Kendall, are these the Americans, the ones that Vivek and Elon were insulting last week? I'm not sure, Kendall. I don't know what their little feud back and forth was about. I haven't really been monitoring it that much. A lot of people are calling hypocrisy, though, over what's going on. All right, here, Juicer. Thank you for being here, and be safe out there. Cassie J, he has so many. I know, that guy was killing me. Happy New Year, Bill Clay. Appreciate you being with us. Thank you, DCAT. Appreciate you being here, and happy freedom to you. Happy freedom and happy New Year. Happy freedom and happy New Year to you, Kevin. Happy New Year's and happy freedom to you, Logical Patriot. Thank you, Giggling Spy. I hope you have a great New Year's as well. Thank you so much, Patriot Dad, for that $1 donation over on Rumble. I appreciate the support. Thank you, Patriot Dad. It says, Happy New Year's, hooligans. Can't wait for Trump making us great. I feel the same way, Patriot Dad. Thank you. Thank you, Pumpkin. Hope you have a great New Year as well. Sage Pub with the twerking Santa. Very nice. Yes, take advantage of the twerking Santa. You never know when Rumble's going to take that away. Get your use out of it before Santa's gone. Irish, please don't get weird on us with that blow up goat. There's a lot of funny stuff I want to say in response, Irish, but don't you worry. Don't you worry. Lisa ASMR knife. I didn't realize that's what I was doing. Yeah, I try to keep the knife off the screen because I never know how YouTube's going to feel about it. Happy New Year, Teasel. Thank you for being with us. Somebody's mom. You are cracking me up. It says, hold on, let me find the first one here. I read it, and then there was a two-piece. How many critters in a pair of pantyhose? 10 pigs, 2 calves, an ass, a beaver, and a fish they still can't find. I love that. Yes, I love that. It's not Saturday. It's starting to feel that way, though. That is so funny. Kozinski, Happy New Year's to you. All right, hooligans. It's that time once again. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we did the thing. I think we say the Pledge of Allegiance more than anybody else that's live streaming. President Trump should have us go up there and do it for the RNC next time. Either way, we're going to read through the chat one last time just to make sure no hooligans are left behind. But we will be wrapping this up, letting you guys go and do your New Year's festivities. Please be safe, but have a ton of fun bringing in the new year. We will be live again tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern time for the very next Coffee with Hooligans. Like I said, we're going to read through real quick just to make sure no hooligans are left behind, but we're wrapping her up. Kaczynski, may all of your cats have many more extra lives. What a badass. Klaus Daniels needs it. He was fighting a stick a couple months ago. Peace and love, Tony Rich. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year, John. Thank you for joining us. No New Year's balls in the stalls. That's right, Hooligans Island. No balls drops in the women bathroom. What's up, Russell? Happy Freedom and Happy New Year to you. Thank you, Kendall. All right, Hooligans, it looks like we're good to go. Please go out there and be safe for New Year's, whether you're staying indoors, hanging out with friends, or going to watch some balls drop, indoors or outdoors. Make sure you are safe, but have a ton of fun bringing in the new year. Like I said, we will be live again tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern time for the very next Coffee with Hooligans. I hope you guys drag your hungover ass to the show tomorrow. We're going to make sure to have a good time. Have a fantastic night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Huge shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership programs, or purchased any merch. I really appreciate all of you hooligans, and I wouldn't be able to do any of this if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much for all your support, and I'll see you on the next live. Until then, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap. See you hooligans next year.